Hello, I'm Marcus Boston, and the purpose of today's video is to talk with you about an issue that some families can be dealing with, and that is when their baby has a birth injury, they feel that they are essentially going at this alone. They're by themselves and they don't know where to go for answers. And so I would like to talk with you today about some things that you can do if you're by yourself and you're not reaching out to an attorney immediately on some things, but you want to go ahead and do some research on your own. And so one of the main things that you want to do is you want to get the medical records from the labor and delivery. If your baby has suffered an injury at birth, let's say for example you got a brain injury, your baby has a brain injury, and you want to find out more. One of the first things you can do is you should request the records. Not only do you want to get the records for mom, you want to make sure that you get the records for baby, and you want to also make sure that you get the electronic fetal heart monitor. You want to get the strips from the electronic fetal heart monitor. Those are very important because they are able to let you know how well your baby has or was tolerating a vaginal delivery. So that's step number one. If you're going at it by yourself, you want to make sure that you get those medical records. The second thing you want to do is you want to see if you can get a second opinion. What can happen in some cases is that following birth, the baby may be given a diagnosis. For example, maybe HIE, there may be some more other diagnoses that are out there. And if you have questions about those diagnoses, or you're not getting answers from the doctors in regards to those said diagnoses, remember, you can get a second opinion as to what's going on. And that second opinion doctor might confirm what the initial diagnosis is, or that second opinion doctor may add more information and send you off on another path regarding your baby's care and treatment. And so that is very important. As a matter of fact, we've had a case actually come into our office in which a family, what they did is they got a second opinion. And for their facts and circumstances, the second opinion doctor was like, nope, that's not what this is. It wasn't genetic, or it wasn't anything that happened during development or in utero. What that doctor concluded was that the cause of the injury looked like it was from birth trauma. It was something that the doctors and nurses missed during labor and delivery, and that is what caused the baby to have a brain injury. So that second prong, remember, you can get a second opinion. Now, before I get out of here with this, because those two things are really important that you can do yourself to try to get answers if you are going at this by yourself. But what I want to say is that in a lot of cases, attorneys will have to do these things anyway. That's why some families will go ahead and reach out to an attorney, because they are on their own with a lot of things and they don't know. And so for a lot of birth trauma attorneys, and if you're in Maryland, for example, we have to have medical experts anyway to review the case and to give opinions as to standard of care. And so to be able to do that, an investigation is automatically built into what we have to do. And that's helpful for a lot of parents, especially if they're on their own with things and they have a lot of questions. That investigation by an attorney can sometimes help them get answers that they need. So I took the time today to talk with you about this because I've talked to families before, and I know that if this is an issue for some families, there are other families that are probably going through the same thing. They feel like they're on their own. They don't know what steps they should take. They don't want to talk to an attorney immediately, but there's some things that they can do on their own in the front end to help try to get answers. All right, that's going to be it for today's quick educational video. If you have questions for me, the phone number is on the screen. You can pick up the phone and give me a call. I am an attorney. I practice here in Maryland. If you call me and you're not in Maryland, because we're on the internet, and sometimes we have individuals from other places, they will call us. If you do and you're not in Maryland, you have to understand that for these types of cases, we have to use local counsel in your area if this is something that we think that we might be able to assist you on. So you just got to make sure that you understand that local counsel concept. All right, like I said, I'm Marcus Boston, and I'm one of the childbirth injury and medical malpractice attorneys practicing law here at Boston Law Group LLC in the state of Maryland. And we will see you next time. Take care and enjoy the rest of your day.